No Cole Palmer, no problem. Chelsea still managed to do the job, albeit against a hapless West Ham. So West Ham 1, Chelsea 5. Let's do it. Really late review. I was observing my Sabbath, so I didn't watch the game yesterday. I watched it today, hence the late review. And pleasant surprise after that 0-0 against Crystal Palace in another London derby. We had to go into this London derby to try and get something out of the game. So we were shocked, all of us, to see that Cole Palmer was out of the game. He picked up an injury just before the match. Yeah, but a lot of people last year were calling us Cole Palmer FC. Stop Cole Palmer, you stop Chelsea. But the recruitment this year has been quite good because we've got different options. We brought in Estevao, who I'm going to speak about in a minute. Pedro, Delap, and it looks like we're going to try and bring in Xavi Simons towards the end of the window. So there are going to be options when Palmer's not available. So at least it proves to others that we can perform when Cole Palmer is not in the side. So, and let me talk about Estevao first of all, because he came in, he wasn't expected to play, he expected to come off the bench, but the way he came in to play in that, they started him out wide, which was sensible, with Pedro just behind. But he was interchanging between him and Pedro, Jack Pedro. And what we saw with this guy, we've seen a guy who's fearless and who doesn't let things bother him. Because if you look, he was responsible for that first goal when he tried a little flick, it didn't come off, which led to West Ham's first goal, which we'll get into later. But he didn't have his head down. He still tried things, and what we saw with that third goal, the Enzo Fernandez goal, this is what he's all about. He's all about fearless dribbling, getting into space, little 1-2s, good link-up play between him and Delap, and in the end, great wing play where he got to the byline and cut it back for Enzo Fernandez to put the ball in the back of the net. And it's a pity he couldn't score to round off his excellent performance. He rightly so got man of the match. The boy's only 18. He had a great through ball by Reece James, and had he taken his shot a fraction early, then he may have got off the mark. But as soon as he gets off the mark, gets that first goal, I think he'll relax a bit more in front of goal. But I like what I see of him. I've been waxing lyrical about this boy, and it just goes to show some people who never ever seen someone play, because I've heard criticism about him. Oh, we're getting another average Brazilian kid coming into the team. That's what I was hearing from a few of our fan base, who hadn't even followed this guy's career or watched him play. I've seen, since we've been linked with him, I've been looking at his game in great detail, and there's a reason why they're saying that he's the next Neymar. And this guy, he looks like the real deal. So as long as he doesn't get injuries, I think he's got the characteristics, he's got the ability to succeed. And when you think he's already hit the ground running, and as an 18-year-old in a new environment, new team, playing for a big club like Chelsea, for him to already hit the ground running, then I think that bodes well for the future. So I'm just hoping that his progression will continue, but from what I've seen of this boy, I like a lot. So that's Estevao Willian out of the way. Let's just go back and pick the bones out of a few of the incidences within the match. I don't really need to go through everything because the game's 24 hours old now. But observations, Sanchez. One great save when it was offside. I'll give him that one, but he's got to do better for that goal by Paquetá. He has to be doing better. The way he went across with one hand, he didn't even throw himself to the ball. If he did the same thing, similar to when he saved that Potts one, which was disallowed for offside, he needs to be throwing himself across the goal, making himself big. He just wasn't. He didn't even dive for that one, and that's what you get with this keeper. It's just inconsistencies. Sometimes he looks sublime, and then it's from the sublime to the ridiculous. he needs a bit more consistency, and that's one of the reasons I don't think we'll challenge for the title. I don't think there's enough consistency within this in this game, and we can't rely on him to save us when the chips are down. And also, the goals that we scored today, Pedro, João Pedro, fantastic performance from him. Good header. That's what we got, that aerial threat now. In somebody is very good in the air. A lot of people underestimated him before that, but at Brighton he scored a lot of headed goals. And as I keep saying, but going back to it with Jackson, we didn't really see enough of that for Jackson. And Jackson's a bigger, taller guy, and he didn't impose himself. So we've got that aerial threat from him. Don't know if Delap's got that. I didn't see a lot of that in his game for Ipswich, but Ipswich didn't really do a lot of crosses. So I'm waiting to see if Delap's got that in his game. But not only did he score that header, he also 2 assists as well, and when the ball across to Neto to make it 2-1 in the game, and then he got on the end of that corner, the great header from him for Shalabar's goal as well. So it's nice to see him putting himself about a bit. My only gripe, which goes to our manager, was at 5-1 we should have, I think, instead of taking off Delap, I think he should have taken off Pedro. Pedro's got his goal and his 2 assists. Delap at 5-1, he needs that bit of confidence to score his first goal, and I feel that we should have given him that opportunity to remain in the game, because his link-up play was pretty good. Some people are getting on his back. Okay, he didn't score or shoot, but what he did, he bullied those West Ham defenders, and his relationship with Estevao yesterday was excellent. But as strikers, you need to score goals. So had we left him on a bit later, then he could have probably scored a goal. And the other observation, Hermansen, their goalkeeper, I heard a lot of people, okay, I'll just criticise our goalkeeper, but a lot of people are saying that Sanchez is the second worst goalkeeper in the Premier League. I heard from somebody, and they said even a West Ham keeper was better than him. On this display and last week's display, I don't think so. And at Leicester, obviously, you're going to have a lot more shots going at you, so you're going to make a few good saves. But West Ham have exposed him. A bad mistake for the goal that Caicedo scored. And so I think Sanchez is better than him. I still don't think Sanchez is the solution for us. But to say that other goalkeepers who you don't really watch play week in, week out is better. No, on this display, Sanchez is the better goalkeeper, and as I said, be critical of our players, but don't ridicule them by bringing up other goalkeepers who are not as good as them and saying that they are better, because that's not the case. And my other kind of criticism of the game, I know we won 5-1, it's a bit silly to be criticising a performance like that, but after that we scored our 5th goal in the 60th minute. I just feel, okay, we did make a lot of substitutions, so it was a bit disjointed. I can understand why he did that. He wants to rest players, he wants to give players opportunities, like obviously people like Santos, he wants to give an opportunity to play. But we did become a little bit disjointed, which was disappointing for me, and West Ham started to create quite a few chances at 5-1. So I don't think we created another, apart from the Estevao one, I don't think we did create any other big opportunities at 5-1. I know we tried to preserve energy, letting West Ham come at us, hitting us on the counter, but we need to be ruthless, because goals breed confidence, and it's West Ham, and 5-1's good, but 6-7-1 would be better for me. Just to get the goal difference up, just to get those bragging rights as well, and just to breed that professionalism into the team, because we were, as I said, a bit lax in possession. We were giving away too many easy chances, and we need to keep the pressure up right until the end. So that's my slight criticism on the game. But apart from that, yeah, it's good to get our first 3 points on the board. It's good to get 5 goals and 5 different goal scorers as well. It's good to see that we can play without Cole Palmer in the team, and it's good to see people like your Estevaos coming in and excelling. and other players getting minutes as well. So happy days all around. So another London derby next week against Fulham. Yeah, so let's hope that we can win that one as well, because it's going to be a tough season. We had some results. I saw Tottenham winning today at Man City, Arsenal winning 5-0. So we got to be on the top of our game week in, week out, because we don't want to drop off the pace. But yeah, it's great to get that win. What do you think? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you're notified when I make a new video. Peace.